Hey guys, Lunar Spire 1127 here, bringing you Naruto chapter 585, so I can be myself. So good news everyone, the flashbacks are now over, and we're finally back to the fight between Kabuchimaru and the Uchiha brothers. But before the fight can begin, Kabuchimaru said that he wanted Itachi as part of his Edo Tensei Jutsu because he's from the Uchiha clan, a clan that he actually admired and envied because of their abilities and because of all the jutsu that they can learn. However, Itachi says that the Uchiha is simply a name. It has no meaning. Sasuke asked if Izanami was ready yet, but Itachi's like, no, it still needs more time. Fucking hell, just show the freaking Izanami already. It's been mentioned since 581 and we haven't even no idea what it is. Sorry, it just bugs me a lot about learning this new eye power that the Uchiha can do, and we had to wait like 4 or 5 chapters for it to finally start. But anyway, the snake from Kabuchimaru's stomach, I think it starts to detach itself, and it turned into Sakon, one of the Sound 4. Yeah, remember him back in part 1? I think he was the one that fought against Kiba. Remember him? Yeah. But then, Sakon turned into Jirobo, and he used, Earth-style jutsu to separate the Amaterasu flames. And then, Jirobo turned into Kidomaru and used the Kumo Tsukai to shoot a giant web to trap the Uchiha brothers. However, Sasuke and Itachi uses Amaterasu to burn the web. However, Kabuchimaru got behind them, and Kidomaru then turned into Kimimaru, the bone guy. Remember him? Yeah. He uses he summons these bones that are coming out from the ground. Called Dance of the Seedling Fern. So Kabuchimaru was able to trap Itachi and Sasuke with Kimimaru's bones and Kidomaru's web. However, they use their Susanos, Itachi's destroying the bones, Sasuke using Enton Kagatsuchi to destroy the web. And they escape into the back of the cave. However, Kimimaru actually used one of his bones to create a flute, and then he turned into Tayuya. Yeah, we're finally getting to see all the Sound 4 and Kimimaru. I thought it was pretty cool seeing them all. Tayuya uses Mateki Mugen Onsa. It's her flute that plays this song that that managed to trap the Uchiha brothers in a genjutsu and paralyze them. And then this surprised me. Then Tayuya, the clone, I don't know what the hell that thing is anyway. Did Kabuchimaru summon like some weird looking clone of all the Sound 4 and Kimimaru? I know Kimimaru is still an Edo Tensei zombie, but anyway, it's still weird. But anyway, the Tayuya thing then turned into Orochimaru. At first when I saw this, I was like, oh my god, Orochimaru's back, yes! But then I realized, wait, no, it's not really Orochimaru, it's not the real Orochimaru at the least, it's just Orochimaru clone or something. But anyway, Orochimaru then turned into his white snake form. Itachi tells Kabuto that it's good to imitate those who you respect, but you can't try to become the person himself. There's no way you could ever be one and the same. But then Kabuchimaru says, tons of people started out with pure imitation, just like Sasuke imitated you. But then Itachi says, that was a necessary stage for me to grow. I didn't use it as a cloak to disguise myself like you. Don't lie and deceive yourself. All those who cannot acknowledge themselves will fail. But of course, Kabuchimaru was stubborn, and he launches Orochimaru in his white snake form at the Uchiha brothers. And this part, I actually thought it was pretty cool. One of my favorite parts of the fight. Sasuke and Itachi both cast a genjutsu on each other. Itachi using Tsukiyomi while Sasuke using just a basic genjutsu. To be honest, why didn't Sasuke use Tsukiyomi in the first place anyway? I mean, why a basic genjutsu? To be honest, the only time has he ever used Tsukiyomi ever since he awakened his Mangekyo Sharingan? I mean, I guess there was the one time when he fought against Killer B when he used Tsukiyomi, but that didn't work. The Uchiha brothers cast a Genjutsu on each other, and they managed to free themselves from Taiyuya's Genjutsu and destroyed the Orochimaru snake. Nobody has mentioned this before, but after Orochimaru was destroyed, Kabuchimaru started shedding a tear in one panel. Was he crying because the Uchiha brothers managed to defeat Orochimaru snake? Why was he even crying? But anyway, Itachi finally says, I will now use Izanami now. And I was like, yes, finally! Finally! 4 chapters and now we're finally gonna know what the hell Izanami is. And then I turned into the next page, which was the final page, and then I was like, damn it! No! Okay. At first, when I read the final page, I was like, no, I want to know what Izanami is! But then I was like, holy crap, that's actually pretty awesome! I was like, at both times, I was disappointed that we didn't see Izanami, but then at the same time, I was actually surprised and thought this part was pretty cool. Kabuchimaru came out of the Orochimaru snake and managed to cut Itachi in half with his chakra scalpel. And even though he was still cut in half, his Sharingan was still active, so maybe he already casted Izanami, but I don't know. But anyway, the chapter ends with Kabuchimaru saying, there's no way a genius like you, who had everything, could understand. I just wanted to be myself. I won't let anyone stop me. So that's Naruto chapter 585, and I gotta say, this was a really good chapter. This fight actually was way better, started off way better than I expected it to be. I'm still disappointed we didn't know what the hell Izanami is, and to be honest, we've been waiting forever for it, and just to learn that we have to wait till next week to learn about it, it's just, honestly, it's really annoying. I mean, just reveal the goddamn Uchiha power already. But, and as for Itachi, I know that he's no longer in Kabuchimaru's, Edo Tensei control, but he's still an Edo Tensei zombie, and obviously Itachi's gonna be okay. He's going to be able to regenerate himself, so obviously he's going to be okay. As for Izanami, well, I guess it will show next week what it is. I just want them to hurry it up already. Just show the goddamn eye power. It's been 4 chapters since it was mentioned, and we still don't even know what it can do. The only thing that I think it was ever revealed about Izanami is that it decides destiny or something like that, so I don't know what it can do. So we'll just have to wait until next week. And Kabuchimaru was actually... Now, I know that I said that Kabuchimaru has lately been an interesting character. I'm not saying that he never was an interesting character. He was. And when he came back, he started becoming more and more interesting. I personally kind of cared about the character, and I did like him. I'm kind of rooting for him. I don't want him to die, but I'm actually hoping he'll stick around for a little longer, because if he does die, if they defeat him and Edo Tensei is deactivated, that means no more Edo Tensei zombies, no more Madara. Seeing the Sound 4 and Kimimaru was also great, and obviously Itachi's gonna be okay, so the fans shouldn't worry themselves about it. This chapter was really great, so I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. This was a really great chapter, and it was a great fight. Way better fight than it has been ever since it started. So yeah, that's Naruto chapter 585. I'm Spiral 1127, and